नमस्कार साथियों। ईपीएस 95 के पेंशन भोगी और अंशदाताओं को चंद्रशेखर परसाई का भोपाल से नमस्कार। साथियों, आने वाली 18 दिसंबर को नई दिल्ली के जंतर मंतर पर हमारा ध्यानाकर्षण धरना है। यह पिछले 10 साल में 11वां आंदोलन है रामलीला मैदान और जंतर मंतर पर मिलाकर, और इस सरकार का ध्यान खींचने के लिए किया जा रहा है कि आप ईपीएस 95 की मांगों पर कब विचार करेंगे। मुख्यतः यह 3 मांगों को लेकर किया जा रहा है। कोश्यारी कमेटी की रिपोर्ट तुरंत लागू की जाए, जो 3 सितंबर से संसद में लंबित है। उसके बाद में आयुष्मान भारत के अंतर्गत सभी पेंशन भोगियों को लाया जाए। न्यूनतम पेंशन 9,000 रुपये प्रतिमाह की जाए। माननीय सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने 4 अक्टूबर 2016 और 4 नवंबर 2022 को 2 निर्णय ईपीएस 95 के कर्मचारियों के पक्ष में दिए हैं, जिनका पालन नहीं हो रहा है। पूरे देश में लगभग 4 माह से लोगों ने हायर पेंशन के लिए पैसा दिया हुआ है, परंतु ईपीएफ वाले ना तो डिमांड नोट बना रहे हैं और ना ही पेंशन जारी कर रहे हैं। तो इन्हीं मांगों को लेकर आगामी 18 दिसंबर को नई दिल्ली के जंतर मंतर पर प्रातः 10 बजे से 2 बजे तक हमारा धरना आंदोलन होगा, और उसमें पूरे देश से लोग आ रहे हैं। आप सबसे भी प्रार्थना है कि जो साथी जिनकी हेल्थ अच्छी हो और जो थोड़ा बहुत पैसा खर्च कर सकें जाने आने में, वो उसमें आने की कृपा करें। अब आज के इस वीडियो को हमारी पैनल की सबसे युवा लीडर और इस चैनल की संपादक कुमारी ममता संतानी संबोधित करेंगी। एक चीज़ और साथियों बता दूं कि बहुत सारे साथी जो कुछ होते हैं जिनने जीवन में कुछ नहीं किया, अब भी कुछ नहीं कर रहा है, जो लोग कर रहे हैं उनके ऊपर प्रश्न चिन्ह उठा रहे हैं। हम तो देश में तमाम लोग जो ईपीएस 95 के लिए आंदोलन कर रहे हैं, उन सभी लोगों को नमस्कार करते हैं, उनको उनका अभिवादन करते हैं। परंतु जो कुछ नहीं करते वो क्वेश्चन उठाते हैं, साहब ये क्यों हो रहा, ये क्यों हो रहा, वो क्यों हो रहा है। हम लोगों का ये संगठन का चैनल है, यूनियन का चैनल है, और यूनियन के सदस्यों के लिए है। इस बात का विशेष ध्यान रखा करें। अब आप कुमारी ममता संतानी से आगे की बात सुनेंगे।
Namaskar, welcome to EPS 95 MP. This is Mamta Santani, editor, MP unit. First of all, I would like to put your attention on the decision of 4th November 2022 of Honorable Supreme Court. All the employees who got retired before the date of 1st of September 2014, according to the Supreme Court, they are not eligible for the higher pension, but they will also be eligible for getting the higher pension, because we are only viewing 44.5 and 44.6. But our mentor Praveen Kohli ji has brought to our notice that we should also see 44.1, according to which the employees retired before 1st of September 2014 will also be eligible for getting the higher pension. We thank him for bringing this important point to our notice. Then, the matter of higher pension of EPS 95 is very slow in the whole country. The employees' money is submitted to the EPFO from the month of August. If we talk about Madhya Pradesh, from August, money of employees of Jabalpur, Indore, Bhopal is submitted. From the month of September, money of the employees of Sagar and other areas is submitted. Then also, their higher pension is not being prepared. The timeline to prepare the higher pension is only 20 days, and it is important for them to do so, but they are not doing it. Actually, it is the rule for them to prepare the higher pension in 20 days, but they are not doing it. The EPFO is earning a huge interest on the money of all the pensioners. This is very sad and we criticize it. And we will meet EPFO Bhopal as a team and request them to prepare the higher pension to the earliest and benefit the pensioners. Now we will talk about the topic under which majority employees are coming, that is the minimum pension. Our demand is that the report of Koshari committee must be enforced. According to this committee, employee will get rupees 3,000 minimum pension plus the current rate DA. This report is pending since last 13 years at the platform of Rajya Sabha. Since 3rd of September 2013, this report is pending. Without this report, no benefit to pensioners is possible. Without this report, Taking this topic, we are going to campaign at Jantar Mantar, New Delhi on 18th of December 2024. Since last 10 years, we have been campaigning at Jantar Mantar, New Delhi. Other employee unions are also campaigning under other banners all around India for the same purpose. We are with them and we wish them very best. Now, this campaign on 18th of December 2024 is mainly focusing on enforcement of the report of the Koshyari Committee. In Koshyari Committee, we are demanding for rupees 9,000 pension per month and the DA on it. Secondly, likewise, the government employees, the members of EPFO must also get the medical facilities. Thirdly, the higher pension must get activated in the whole country without any discrimination with anyone. Also, no excuse is acceptable for the pension of EPFO members from the EPFO. EPFO has all the records with them, but they always give different type of excuses and they always try to delay the matter of pension in every way possible. Unneedful delay will not be acceptable. We request them to start the higher pension at the earliest. Taking these 4 to 5 demands, we will campaign at Jantar Mantar, New Delhi. The campaign will begin in the morning at 10 am. Our friends, they are preparing for this campaign. From Orissa, it is Bhagyodar Brahmaji. From Tamil Nadu, it is Kanak Rajji, who is continuously campaigning in Chennai. From Karnataka, it is Renu Kumarji and Kopara Kadeji. In Rajasthan, recently Hargun Sharma has campaigned very nicely. Sadan Chandra Wariji is preparing from West Bengal. He is mainly from Calcutta. Pannaji Srivastav is preparing from Uttar Pradesh. They are all preparing for this campaign in New Delhi. From Maharashtra, our Rashtriya Mahasachiv, National General Secretary Shri Prakash Pathak ji has sent circular and videos all around the country regarding this campaign in New Delhi, and also has requested all the pensioners to reach Delhi in large numbers. Rashtriya Salahkar, National Advisor Dada Jode ji, Rashtriya Adhyaksh, National President Prakash Yende ji, National Working President Bhimrao Dongre ji, National Vice President Pundalik Pandey ji, Prakash Damle ji, all these people are continuously having meetings and are visiting different places for the awareness and preparing for the campaign on 18th of December 2024. One of our senior leaders who has also fought in a big fight in Honorable Supreme Court, respected Gurmukh Singh ji, respected More ji, respected Mortangi ji from Punjab, our new friend ML Gupta ji has been appointed as the new president by our national body, is also preparing. Khem Singh and Hari Narayan Yadav from Haryana are preparing. Janki Ramji from Andhra Pradesh, Ramesh Sethe from Goa. All above people are preparing differently from different places for the campaign in New Delhi. We also request all of them to come to Delhi in large numbers. Our team of Madhya Pradesh comprised of Shri P.K. Parihar ji, Dr. A.K. Nigam ji, Shri Pramod Hazare ji, Shri Ramesh Chandra Sahu, from Sihor Sharma ji, and also respected Mahesh Chandra Upadhyay ji, who is still working for this campaign at the age of 90. Another Sharma ji from Ashtha, Shri O.P. Sharma ji from Vidisha, Shri C.S. Sharma ji from Rajgarh are preparing differently for this campaign. From the body of Madhya Pradesh, National Post Officer respected Shri Mahesh Malviya ji, Shri J.P. Gaur, both are from BHEL. Shrimati Sanjana Richaria, our friends from Betul, Geeta Tiwari ji, Shrimati Anita Rampurkar from Indore, our team from Bhopal, Shrimati Usha Malviya, who goes to Delhi often for the purpose of campaign, Shrimati Chandra Khare ji, Shrimati Bhargav, Shrimati Devki Khatri ji, Shri Anil Vajpayee ji, Shri Devendra Kumar, Shri Liaquat Khan. In Bhopal also we are continuously organizing meetings without much break. We are again organizing a meeting in Bhopal for the preparations of the big campaign in New Delhi. The meeting in Bhopal is going to be organized on 14th of December at 1 p.m. in Panchanan campus. Recently, we also have put 2 new cases in which those employees who have retired after 1st of September 2014 for their 3-year arrears and those 58 members whose pension started from 31st of July who retired before 1st of September 2014 and won the case, and their pension started coming but they did not get their arrears. They must get their 3-year arrears with interest. These both petitions is being accepted by the High Court and notice have been issued. Now again we are preparing for a new case for 72 people whose higher pension forms have been rejected by the EPFO Bhopal. They are planning to take help from Honorable High Court. These 72 people are from different corporates. MP Agro also, 52 members from Nagrik Bank and 9 other members and other organizations also. So we appeal and request the EPFO to improve their working setup and bring it on a quicker pace so that EPFO members could get the benefits of higher pension and minimum pension. We also request the Parliament to provide the benefits of minimum pension to the members of EPFO. The campaign has been running for last 10 years and about 3 lakh pensioners have expired since then. It is a great shame for the government that they are unhearing 79 lakh pensioners. These 2022-23 reports, EPFO report of 2022 and 23 reports states that 36 lakh pensioners are getting a petty amount, less amount than rupees 1000. This is very shameful condition for the citizens of the country, that people who have served to the government for about 35 years from their lifespan are not even getting a pension of rupees 1000. It is very unfortunate. So maximum people have to reach Delhi to make the campaign a success and for opening the eyes of the current government. Inqilab Zindabad, Karamchari Ekta Zindabad, EPF 95 Zindabad.